Let me ask you a question. Do you think Newcastle will improve from this year or go down? Up or down? Down slightly. Improve. Down for sure. A lot of people are saying down. So I'm gonna tell you something. And I want you guys to give me an L or a W. Newcastle's success and Manchester United's success come down to whether Liverpool is good or bad. Am I going to get hate for that? It's the honest truth. Newcastle and Manchester United have a shot at top 3 if Liverpool sucks. If Liverpool is back to being Liverpool, Manchester United and Newcastle will go down. Because Manchester United is not making signings that are going to help them stay in the top 3. So if Liverpool become the Liverpool that we know, then it's going to be hard for Newcastle and Manchester United to compete. You know what I mean? It depends on the signings, but United's not doing anything. What do y'all think United need? Because I think United need left backs, right backs, midfielders, a striker. They need a lot. They need a lot. Right now, Manchester United need Jesus. They need Jesus. They need Jesus. They need Jesus. Left back, we have the best left back. Brother, with all due respect, it is time to move on from Luke Shaw. With all due respect, it's time to move on from Luke Shaw. And you're going to give me an L, but hear me out, United fans, before you get mad at me. It's time to move on from De Gea, Luke Shaw, Fred, any of the old players that were there during the old culture. Get them out. They've been there too long. It is time to move into a direction with 10, with a new culture, a new locker room, new culture, everything new. You know what I'm saying? You can keep Rashford because he's a stud, but it's just time to move on from those players, bro, because it hasn't worked. Personally, would I get away from De Gea? No, but maybe it's time to move on from those players. Chat, give me a 1 if you agree with what I'm saying here, bro. Just get like a new, like you're building a house, right? And I think you should build a new foundation, right? And just build a new culture. Maybe I'm tripping, right? But again, I could be wrong. Getting rid of De Gea is the worst decision of Manchester United's in a long time, in my opinion. And I know people are going to give me an L, but Manchester United's problem was that they didn't score enough goals. De Gea had the most clean sheets in the Premier League, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You have to be trolling. I'm not trolling. Y'all were in the position y'all were in. Y'all were in the position y'all were in because y'all couldn't score goals. Watch games. I do watch games. Y'all want to replace De Gea with Diogo Costa, who makes more mistakes than De Gea. And y'all are telling me to watch games. He makes more mistakes than De Gea, and it's not even close. If you watch the Portugal game, not this recent one, the one before the first game that we had against, who was the first team we played? Not Iceland, the other one. Homie crosses the ball in. Diogo Costa comes out wrong again. Ball hits the crossbar. It was a fucking disaster. Portugal went out of the World Cup. Why? Diogo Costa. Portugal almost didn't win the World Cup group. Why? Diogo Costa nearly gave the Ghana player a goal in the last second. Diogo Costa makes a massive mistake in every single game, and y'all want to replace him with David De Gea. I don't know what to say to y'all. Y'all have lost your mind. David De Gea is better than Diogo Costa, and y'all want a player that makes more mistakes. Onana's a different situation. Onana looks nasty. Onana looks like a great goalie. I respect that decision. Onana's crazy. He looks pretty good, but I haven't watched enough Inter to know if he's consistent all season. It's just because he's a Porto player, isn't it? Damo, when I talk about the Portuguese national team, I talk to you as someone that represents Portugal and likes Portugal. Benfica has not made the Portuguese national team better over the last 20 years. Sporting has, and Porto have, not Benfica. Give me a one if you feel what I'm saying here, chat. I'm not defending Porto or Sporting. Sporting gave us Quaresma. Sporting gave us Nani. Sporting gave us Cristiano Ronaldo. You understand? Porto gave us Deco. Porto gave us Pep. Porto gave us Ricardo Carvalho. Porto gave us Victor Bahia. I know what it is. And what I'm telling you is Diogo Costa is not even Portugal's second best goalkeeper. Rui Patricio, and then Sa, and then Diogo Costa. But United want this guy for $65 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That, for me, that's crazy. Let me kind of explain United fans. They're like a what's that thing called that kids have at a playground where one goes this way and one goes that way and one goes this way and one goes that way? Because in the beginning of this year, y'all told me De Gea was him again. Y'all were happy De Gea got benched to Henderson. And then this year, y'all were like, De Gea's him. There was a point this year where everyone thought De Gea was the best goalkeeper in the world. That's what United fans were running around doing. Chat, give me a one if you remember. I remember this shit. They were on Twitter. They were on Instagram making videos. There was a time this year where y'all said he was him. In my chat, don't lie to me, chat. There was a time where everyone said this year De Gea was him. Okay? And then by the end of the year, everything was De Gea's fault. I'm going to be honest with you. De Gea is the 10th problem at United, in my opinion. He is the last of your problems. Your problem is, y'all went into the season, or y'all mid-season with a Burnley player on loan in your Manchester United. And y'all telling me De Gea is the problem? De Gea is the problem when you have a lone Burnley player as your striker? And you're telling me that De Gea is the problem? Stop. You're Manchester United. You got Burnley striker? And you're telling me that De Gea is the problem? I don't know what to say.